here with Danny Broughton, Warrant Officer for the New Zealand Defence Force. And Danny, a different perspective today on looking at the cost for business in a blue-collar workforce, and particularly a workforce with some very diverse challenges around being out in the field. Do you collect any statistics on the New Zealand Defence and your serving soldiers and civilians on what percent are LGBT, any role models they have, and your stats in senior leadership?
No, is the short answer. Yeah, we don't do that at all, unfortunately, and because so much of it is quite hidden as well, so we don't have that visibility and transparency. I spoke about different agencies that people could go to in the organisation if they needed to talk to somebody else about their issues and bits and pieces. One of the key points that I forgot to mention was actually they're not joined up. So the Padre may have 6 customers, the community service officer may have another 6, but to the organisation they only have 6, not 12, if that makes any sense. So we don't measure it well. We know we have to do better in that field, and in a whole lot of areas actually in terms of measuring.
Yeah, you talked about reaching out generally for diversity in the Defence Force and needing, because you're a very homegrown talent organisation that tends to rise up from grassroots level, you've talked about now reaching this point where to bring in that diversity you need to bring in outside voices.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we understand the richness of diversity and what that means to an organisation, and because we grow our own and we're all pretty similar, so you're going to get the same sort of sorts of thinking. So if you want a different way of doing business, you actually need to go and ask somebody else outside. We understand it, and it's made us more powerful in terms of our decision making. So some of the big decision making that we have to do to move forward the organisation, absolutely.
And you're the first organisation really today to speak about the importance of storytelling and how that plays a role in embedding your values and therefore driving the behaviours that you want people to be accountable for. Tell us a little bit about how you do that.
Yeah, you know, again, we like to empower our people. We have a fairly in-depth Institute of Leader Development where we take our people out of the organisation for 7 days, and we give them this program where they're able to engage and work with other diverse people within the organisation. And from that drops out this storytelling, and we find it quite powerful. You know, it's quite engaging. It creates conversation, and it's much more powerful than actually putting up a video or something like that, or a poster in the smoker room. So to have somebody actually what makes the story even more powerful if they have actually walked the journey. So if you have somebody who's walked the journey or stand up there, be it mental illness, be it bullying, be it anything like that, and you know, this isn't new, this is actually, I think a lot of organisations are using it, but we think it's the best way to go in terms of communicating with our people.
That's a great lesson for business. Thank you very much, Danny.
Thank you.